I want to know what Chitty Chitty Yang is so bad. Dang it, Danny beat us again.
How?
I'm good at combos.
Fair point.
Because he's good. He is good at beat 'em ups. He beat me in friggin' the other game too. He's good at beat 'em ups.
I'm good at wildly pressing random buttons and making it apparently seem like I'm doing something good.
There you go. Yang is in. Is this a different level?
I don't
looks
think.
very
I don't
similar.
think Blake says anything.
No, she doesn't. She never
Close to
does.
the personality.
She's like B off on TDI. Sorry,
Also,
so we
I
did all
heard
day.
her step
Ooh,
better
Black.
and better. This gets better and better.
Did you guys actually record anything today?
No, because this was the plan. Because we actually have to work on getting some stuff together. Because I'll be there again Saturday, and I'll probably
I'll be at work Saturday.
Bioshock 2 that
Husky,
day.
I swear to
So I was saying I'll
fucking
probably
God.
be doing Bioshock 2.
Husky,
Well, because me
No,
and Danny were thinking about doing the Halloween Let's Play and getting it done.
because we'll take
But
you like.
Danny
10
realized he
months.
does not even have OBS.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
gonna buy
Halloween,
an
let's
action
play
mod.
now.
Also,
It's short.
Halloween's in 10 months. What you could do is just wait till I go over there in March and help set up OBS for you.
No, I was
Or
gonna
Danny
plan on
get
buying
action
a
like he
different
wanted to.
Yeah, I want to get action.
Danny wanted to get action anyway.
Does that cost money?
Curious George mode has been engaged.
Yeah,
Yes, it
it's like
does.
20 bucks.
Yes, it does, but it gives you like a full editing thing and everything. We do a lot more damage now. What the hell's that? Hey, Dave, mind if I steal one of these real quick? Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna help you out with that guy. I'm still trying to get the whole hunter thing.
Helmsley?
First,
See, that'd be another cool shirt. Didn't he have some really cool shirts? At least from what I saw.
Probably.
Triple H? Yeah, he has the whole like skulls and skeletons and warriors.
No, Danny.
Also,
Danny.
he has all those
No.
DX shirts too, technically too.
Yeah, 41 out of 200. Ranged attacks are really hard to kill people with.
Yeah, I do it pretty well, but mostly because I'm just stunning with it.
Also, like ranged attacks, what it seems
No,
like
I have
ranged
to
attacks
kill only-
are to get people.
I have to kill.
It's better to
only
get like people
with
to
ranged
back
attacks.
off more than anything else.
Well, I can do it easily because I have a stun every third shot, so.
Well, again, I have to. I've been trying to like get them, and then either Nid or you come by and start swiping at them.
Yeah.
So I just been looking for ones that are stunned and finishing them off. So I want to get whatever this last ability is in ranged. So shocking. Defeat enemies with Quake to unlock this ability. So that's my ultimate, I guess. I'm going to assume Chitty Chitty Yang Yang is like her semblance or something.
I don't fucking know.
I assume.
Do they even have semblances in this game?
Ooh, I got one.
Finally, I was waiting for Danny to grab one. Was that the one Ruby actually grabbed?
No, that was the Juniper. One Juniper grab.
Ah,
Ruby got the
Lewis.
Knight. They got
Right, the Golden Knight.
Yeah.
What's this way?
Well, that's an issue. It appears the bridge is blocked.
Mountain Glen. Ooh. Mountain Glen.
Quagmire?
Yep.
Where are we anyway? Like, this does not look like any place I've ever seen.
This is Mountain Glen. It's in the Weiss. Remember in season 2?
Yep.
Oh, is this that destroyed building? Or destroyed place?
Yeah.
The short part of
Yeah.
town.
Oh god, is there... Is this why I turned into Fire Dog? Hey, Danny.
I swear,
Well,
this is
underground.
like
Danny.
certain parts
Yeah.
of Chicago.
Danny. Danny, turn around.
Oh.
I'm not even
There.
gonna lie, certain parts of Chicago
want
are
you-
shitty.
I literally didn't grab that just so you could grab the one Ruby did.
Hey, Nid.
What?
Are we sure we're in Mountain Glen, not the shore?
Yeah, this seems like Detroit.
We could very well be in Detroit. Oh, she just talked.
Because, I mean, at least in Chicago, there are places that are this shitty, but you at least see better places you at least see better places, like, about a block over. It's all about making sure you don't turn that wrong corner in Chicago. That's all it really is.
So don't go down Jeremy Street, basically.
No, Jeremy's fine.
Or Jeremy's old street.
No, Jeremy's fine.
I thought you said his old house was in the ghetto.
It was in the poorer part of the suburb we lived in, but it's not the fucking bad neighborhood of Chicago. It's not even the bad part of the suburb.
Someone better get that before you lose it.
It's just the poorer part of it. The older part. I live in the newer part. That's about it.
Okay, I am just gonna state this here. You always made it sound like it was horrible.
No, I never did. I made it sound like it by comparison to where I live, it's not as nice.
Yes, you did. You made it sound like it was bad.
Did I?
I'm sorry, I got it wrong. You made, yeah.
Danny, did I?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. Maybe you're just imagining things. Husky, it isn't the first time you incorrectly assume shit.
I didn't assume this one. You did do it.
Or
I said in comparison, you said that it was the bad part, basically.
In comparison, yeah. But that doesn't
Well,
mean
what
what
you
you
said.
said.
That's what I just
everything's
said.
relative.
Everything's relative. I'm saying compared to. But then again, my place, it's like my part is like all buildings built after the 70s. So my area is
My house will.
My area
Wait, my
is
house
still
is
really,
newer than yours?
Yeah, my house is in like the newer part of town.
I'm saying my house is newer than yours?
What?
Yeah, my house is technically newer than his then.
How?
Because mine was built in about... I moved down here when I was... 2010, I moved down here... No, it's not 20. I do the math now, because I moved down here when I was 6. And this house was built like a year before we moved down here.
Well, there's also a difference. This was made for middle class families, and
Yeah, other than my house might be saying my house was made in the 90s as well.
My house wasn't made for a middle class family. My house was made for the guy's family. But he never moved into it.
Also, I'm pretty sure. Also, there is a bit of. Sometimes it's a bit of also not necessarily like. It also kind of depends though on how well the family sometimes takes care of the house though too. Because my family's been pretty good with taking care of the house, making sure nothing.
Also, there's a lot bigger of a family in this house than there is just
Yes,
ours.
so it's easier for it to fucking.
We did add a room, have it painted, and fix any holes. So. The only thing that's really old on it anymore is the AC unit, which we gotta get replaced, but my uncle can do that.
Kind of.
Hmm?
That was probably
what,
what
Danny?
Blake said the... Huh? That was probably what Blake
Did-
said. Blake said that does look like I need help. I was like, yeah, kind of. It looks like he's getting his ass kicked.
I thought Ned muted me or something, so I couldn't hear him.
No, I'm just being quiet.
Yeah, he's just being quiet.
No, because I'm trying to remember, like, if I'm pretty sure it's built in the 70s, but I'm just kind of like.
I wasn't saying
It
anything like
might-
my
it
house
might
is
have
better
been
than
built
yours, I was
later,
just
but
saying
I
it's
don't
weird
know,
that
like-
my house is newer. Did your house start with lead paint?
No. Why did
And it was
yours?
probably made in the 70s. My townhouse, the townhouse I used to live in did. And that was built in the 70s.
I still think Danny, when was asbestos
I don't know.
became an issue? Because I feel like that was more recent. Like, they figured out lead by, like, the 1900s. Like, by, like, 1940 or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like 50s when they start catching on to that.
To lead. Asbestos, I think, was a bit later.
50s or 60s.
Hold on, I gotta plug in my charger. Hey, it's the
There.
Ursus.
Ursa.
That's a big Ursa.
Minor or major? I forget. Did they ever say which one it was?
Yeah, the major's like the alpha.
Well, considering we're able to kill it, it's probably a minor.
Yeah.
I thought, didn't RWBY and them take on a major?
I don't
Well,
fuck.
I mean, I didn't think they won, but I thought they took it on.
Spikes, like all over it.
I won't say they won, but I'll say they took it on.
I got an achievement. Thanks, Husky, for going down.
That sounded very dirty, especially when you're Blake.
Aha, about you, bow wow.
It's all about that ninja.
See, that'd be a. I still want to know what it was in that book. Is it just
You know what's
dirty,
in that
or is
book.
it like a full-on porno? Like,
Hmm?
like, is it just dirty, or is it like a full-on thing, like
For what?
50
Erotica.
Shades, like 50 Shades of Grey?
It's...
No, I'm saying 'cause there's a difference between it just having like the subtle, and then there's a difference between it just being like full out like that.
50 Shades of Grey was kind of full out, dude. It wasn't a bunch of innuendo. It went.
Give me a
full
minute,
out.
guys.
This is filth. Filth.
Come here.
Yeah.
Where is it?
RWBY Chibi, right, Danny?
Where is it? I don't
Nick,
see
come
it.
over here. Nick, come over here so I can smack you. This is filth. Filth.
I don't see it anywhere. I don't see that already yet, Chris.
Looks like we found names.
I bought a dozen. I bought a dozen.
Oh, you didn't. He ate a dozen, but he only bought
Yeah, go.
5. Doesn't make any sense. That's what I've been trying to tell him.
No, I told you I bought a dozen. Danny was there. He bought a half dozen.
Mm.
Did you ask Danny if he did? Yeah, he did. About a half dozen. You would like to get a dozen donuts, wouldn't you? Or half dozen?
Me?
I don't know. I don't know if you're big into sweets or not.
I like Dunkin' Donuts, yes.
I was thinking of taking the week off you get down here to hang out with you guys, but do you want me to, or would you rather just hang out with Danny?
I want you to.
I'm being serious. I'm not being funny.
I want you to. Why the fuck wouldn't I want you to?
Because maybe you just want to be with Danny.
No, the whole thing is to visit both of you.
But mainly Danny.
Yes, but you are a nice side accessory.
All right, I can't do videos tomorrow.
That's fine. Why's that?
What's he doing?
I gotta go out of the city with my dad for a day to take him to a doctor.
No.
See, here's the
Not
thing.
that you can have.
Out in the city for you is
No.
a completely different thing than out in the city for me.
That's not all these games. Most of them are empty cases.
Nick, Husky, how far away is Durham? I don't actually know.
Oh, you're going to Durham. Okay,
That is
yeah.
about a 4-hour drive.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I thought you were saying out into like downtown Wilmington or some shit.
No, I said out of.
Now get
Oh,
out of here. Good night.
out of the city. Oh.
Watch. Go to sleep, Greg. I'm not gonna get you
Okay,
out,
yeah,
Greg.
that would basically be if it's
Will you
like 4
go?
hours. That's like basically me to where Steve and Dan are right now. It's a 4-hour drive through nothing but fucking cornfields. It's fucking hell.
Watch out, team. Looks like the hunter will have to wait until you kill those Grimm.
Anyway, Greg, lead light on. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, Durham's like a 4-hour drive out of Wilmington. Why are you not going all the way out to Durham?
You see the hematologist is the only one in the state.
Yeah, usually
What the hell's a hematologist? Wait, hemo. Alright, it's a blood something.
Yeah, blood doctor.
Ah. Why? What's wrong with his blood? Oh, right. You told me about
Yeah,
this already.
you know
He's
it.
had problems.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know. Whenever it's usually whenever it's about your dad, I kind of tune it out because then he starts talking about politics and religion, and then I see an older Nid face.
What are you talking about? An older Nid face?
An older
God,
you that also complains about. No, an older you that also complains about his wrist and everything.
I complain about my left wrist sometimes. When I
Yeah,
broke
but
it.
you're not constantly about it.
Oh no! Only when I lift something weird.
Also, you don't start every sentence with, "Oh, so I'll tell you what."
I'll tell you
Or,
what.
what is it, Danny? Not I'll tell you what. It's the other. What is it?
What?
What does he always say before he starts a story?
I don't know.
Oh, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Well, let me. No. It's nothing like
I
that.
was
I
saying,
would
I
actually-
was
I would
thinking,
want-
is he Hulk Hogan?
There's a
You
thing
and I
he says
hang
before
out
he
too
starts
much because
every story.
our minds go to the same places nowadays. Also, did you hear Jimmy Snuka died?
Yeah.
Blah is dead. Didn't he die in jail?
No.
Or is that the other guy?
The trial never went on.
Nuka was in.
He was too sick for him to put him on trial.
But what I am trying to think is like, there's something you're. Oh, there's the Ursa Major.
Yeah, that looks like it. Oh.
No, I'm just trying to remember. Like, there's something your dad says before he says every story.
Eh. Well, I don't listen to him, so I have no idea.
Tell you what, Mean Gene. Did I get the quote right, Danny, or?
I think so.
But no, it's he does say something. That's what I'm saying. He's basically you older, just minus you not saying his little catchphrase before he starts talking.
I do have my catchphrases though.
But
Essentially,
you don't do them as soon as you start talking.
What was that thing, Danny, where it's like all of a sudden I brought up like I say essentially a lot, don't I? Was that?
Yeah,
I have a
essentially.
feeling that's that.
Yeah, and like that became a fucking
Wait,
thing, and everyone started laughing at me that I just figured that out.
Oh, actually, I actually want to ask you this, Nid. Considering we all usually type how we talk, does that mean you put essentially in a lot of your papers?
I'm not gonna comment on that.
So it is.
That I almost want to say that might be why I started thinking about that.
No, because I think
So
I
that
remember in
means-
your text is when you go out on long text, you have essentially in there a lot.
Oh no!
Oh, wait,
when
I
I
can
have a
double-check that.
long
Where's
text
my
or
long
like
text?
like where I have an
Let me get
idea
him.
that I go in several layers, I always say essentially a lot. I think I've calmed
Oh, I
down
got
a little
Savior.
bit since then,
Oh.
but
No.
like I used to be really bad at that.
No. You still start most of your political debates with essentially.
Do I?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Dude, you'd be a very bad politician because it's literally how you start almost every sentence. Whenever you
I
get
would
like
have pretty
long-winded.
good brand recognition though.
Yeah.
You'd be branded as
Essentially
the guy
vote
who
for
says
Nid.
essentially all the time.
What?
You'd
Essentially,
be the guy who
vote
got branded. You literally all your posters would just say essentially.
Yes.
Vote for Nidface. It is essentially what you need to do. Vote for
It is.
Nidface.
It's essentially the best choice you fucking have right now.
Essentially, eventually.
Eventually,
Yeah,
essentially.
that's the other word he does a lot. Is essentially. Is eventually.
No, I was saying that speed
Dang.
is like phrase thing, like the change, like essentially, eventually.